onto the Fury thing, a lot of people are already talking about how Anthony Joshua might fare against Fury now the titles are all in England. What have you made of that? Where do you kind of stand in that argument?
Well, my phone went mad after I actually talked about Anthony Joshua, which I probably shouldn't have, because obviously this is Tyson Fury's moment, and it's not really a time to talk about it because you've got to give him his glory. He deserves it. But obviously, my goal and my strategy is to get Anthony Joshua to the heavyweight title as quickly as possible. Obviously, Wladimir will rematch Tyson, looks like in Germany, probably. I'm guessing that'll be May, something like that. But Tyson's proved himself now, and Anthony's got to prove himself. So we're just going through the process at the right speed. Looking at the fight tonight, I'd rather Anthony fight Wladimir. And that's completely different to what I thought before the fight. But I think we've got to prove it that we're ready for those kind of fights. And now Tyson, he's top of the tree in the heavyweight division. So we've got to prove that Anthony's ready for that. Dylan White's first, December 12th. And we can't look past it. That's a big fight. Anything can happen. Two big guys are going to be swinging leather at each other at the O2. But I spoke to Anthony after the fight, and he wants it now. But we do it at the right pace. And I think that the Klitschko rematch will actually be financially and in terms of risk the best fight out there for Tyson Fury. So the rematch clause, which was strange, being a mandatory defence, two mandatories, might end up being good because he'll probably get the bigger slice of the pie, and I think he'll deal with him more easily this time. I think Klitschko he's mentally done by Tyson Fury. I think he's physically not the same fighter, and Tyson's going to grow in confidence, and I think he could stop him. If Tyson would have stepped on the gas tonight, he would have stopped him. I really think that. When Klitschko got in the ring before the fight, he just didn't look. He was on edge because of Tyson's unpredictability, and he done a job on him in and out of the ring.
Do you think that if you assume that rematch would be kind of the summer, it will be 12 months, a year before that conversation could take place? Do you think Joshua will be ready in a year to do for that?
He might be ready next summer, but I don't think the opportunity will come. We have to look at, do we go down that route? Do we become mandatory? We're number 2 in 2 governing bodies. They'd love us to become mandatory in their governing body. But after we deal with Dillian White, and that's a tough fight, then we've got to be looking at the way to the top, whether it's an eliminator or a final eliminator, which will be the case soon. I think Joshua will get there 100%, and I believe he'll beat them all. But right now it's Tyson Fury's time, and he's the top dog.
Do you think Joshua's journey there might go via David Haye?
Maybe. We want to get to the world title, and David's not really in that route at the moment, but in 3 or 6 months' time he might be. Great times for the heavyweight division. And Tyson winning that just blows the division open. The only problem he's got now is he's got 3 belts. People are going to be putting mandatories on him. He's got the rematch, you know what I mean? So it might free another one up because he might have to drop one in time. He's got, I think the IBF are due a mandatory, so whether they allow the Klitschko fight or he has to drop the belt or, but it's very hard to keep all those governing bodies happy. So 3 belts, 4 belts with the IBF. Can share them out.